Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. Welcome. Come in. Come in.
All right. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. We're getting ready to get this beautiful party started. If you can hear my voice, please put some sevens in the chat room. If you can hear my voice, put some sevens in the chat room. Let's get some participation. Let's see what kind of life we have in the audience here. No sevens, so you can't hear me.
Where's the chat?
All right. We got sevens. Okay. Well, listen, without further delay, we are going to start this beautiful launch party. And my name is Khalifa Muhammad. I will be assisting the sister with this launch party. And without further delay, let's bring on our sister, Sister Radia. Assalamu alaikum.
Uh-oh. I can't.
You may unmute yourself and you can start your, okay, let me see. Yes, ma'am, you can unmute yourself and you can start your video at any time.
Uh-oh. I can only unmute. I can't, okay, let's see. I can't show, it says, the
Okay,
video.
don't worry. All right, try now.
Okay. There we go. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining. As was mentioned, my name is Radia Hutchin, and today we are here. In progress. We are here to talk about something that's going to change, inshallah, Lord willing, the trajectory of your family's life. So as I mentioned, my name is Radia, for those who don't know me. And I want to thank everybody for joining. For those of you that are here in Zoom, I am also live on TikTok. For those of you on TikTok, feel free to invite others. So I got involved with Halal Wealth Builders. These are actually old business partners of mine. We were in another opportunity and I wasn't as blessed as they were in being able to receive my my precious metals. Qadrallah ma shafa'al. But here we are again. This is another opportunity. It's an actual launch. We are not officially open. So for those of you who know anything about business and launches, you are in at the right time. This is the best time. So once we launch, as soon as you get your people in, if you're looking to share this with others, you instantly get paid. Who doesn't want that, right? So I got involved because, again, I want coins. If you know anything about our past, it only repeats itself. That is what history is, right? So, in the past, they lived with gold and silver. They bartered and things of this nature. And we're in a time now where we're going back to that. And so this is what this is about. Locking yourself in a position so that you can acquire gold and silver, precious metals at cost. Okay. So, they were, like I said, we were business partners before. And, the person who actually shared the opportunity with me, she was another one who was also involved in the same company as myself. And, naturally, she knew I wanted to get involved with getting some coins and helping others to do the same. So here I am. And we're giving you all the same opportunity. A lot of people, I appreciate the patronage. They always want to, be able to be of help or to buy products from me, and I'm very thankful and grateful for that. But you have an opportunity to get it for the same amount of money that I pay. A lot of people, have a mindset of wanting discounts and things of that nature. And so the best discount is to come in and get it at the same price that we're getting it for. No middleman, right? So the person who will be presenting today, again, as I said, he is my partner. He and his lovely wife. This is Brother Khalifa Muhammad. Some know him as Carlito. And so he is going to take over now in sharing what our opportunity is all about.
Hey, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Everybody, let's get some participations and put some sevens in the chat room for Sister Rowdia and her beautiful introduction. All right, I'm coming on. Let me see. What am I doing here? Here we go. Okay. So thank you once again, Sister Rowdia, for that beautiful, beautiful introduction. We sure appreciate you and all that you do. Yes, everyone, my name is Khalifa Muhammad, and she's right. Most people, a lot of people know me as Carlito. Carlito from Strong Island. That's what they knew me from. And they knew me from that in the other endeavor in which we was blessed to be, like she said. So I want to say that, to back one thing up, that yes, you're here at the right time. A lot of things, and I'm not going to say everything. Everybody always say it's all about timing. It's not all about timing. It's all about Allah's timing. It's all about the creators of all the world's timing. See, just think about this. We are right now, this group of individuals right here on the Zoom, on the TikTok with Sister Rowdia, on the Halal Wealth Builders Facebook page right now as we speak. So there's hundreds, possibly thousands of people that are looking at this right now live. And guess what? We were all born at different times of the world, different times, different hours, different days, different years. But one thing that the creator of all the world did in our DNA, he made it so all of us can be right here at this particular time, right now, because we was invited by Sister Rowdia for this large party for at-course metals with Halal Wealth Builders. So without further delay, let's maneuver and let's get this party started. Because as we always say, and as I always said, that this opportunity is an opportunity that will change the economy of your life. And if you are one that loves the creator of all the world and his creation, then you know, like us, and if you don't, we're going to let you know that Halal Wealth Builders, our bottom line, at the end of the day, mission statement is it's bigger than money. See, yes, it's good to have money. It's good to be rich and wealthy, but it's bigger than money. So when we work for that part, then Allah Ta'ala, the creator of all the worlds, will bless us here and in the hereafter. So with that being said, I wanted to just start off with a small video, a video that actually will set the tone of the need and the acceptance of not only Halal Wealth Builders, but the partnership that we have with at-course metals. So, let me. All right, here we go.
The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being the secure place to work the rest of your life.
For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen Our friends get laid off. We've been laid off. We've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure.
This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, they may have to cut you.
There's something wrong. That on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%. Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. It just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be.
Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way.
We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and then I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking there just has to be a better way.
The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced, unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
Wow, this video always affects me every time I watch it, every time I play it. I don't know if it affects you, but if you saw anything on this video that has touched you, a family member, a neighbor, the community, if you saw that times are getting hard, people are losing jobs, people are they just really at dire strait right now. If you've seen that, been a part of it, if it affected you, or somebody you know, put a 3 in the chat room. Let's get some participation here. I want to see whom we're talking to. Put a 3 in the chat room if that has affected you or somebody that you know. Yeah, there you go. I know it. And those that are in TikTok, we want you to follow suit too. And those that are on Facebook, we want you to follow suit too. You know why? Because we're a community that helps each other. And we want to know. We want to know. So one thing that I said is that with the Halal Wealth Builders, when one eat, we all eat. And we're here to build a self-sustaining community. See, building a self-sustaining community, it's not just like, it's better than building a wealthy, rich, over-the-top community. Why? Because self-sustaining means that we have everything that we need to survive and everything that we need to live a joyous life. Nobody is in control of that which we are about, and we're having the time to be able to live our life with our families and be the persons that we were actually designed and created to be. That's the great thing that we love about the Halal Wealth Builders when we partnership with this amazing company. See, this company, the Halal Wealth Builders Foundation, is a foundation living to stay free of riba, interest, usury. And this company right now says it all. Why? Because the name of the company is At Cost Metals. Now, Sister Radia was talking about precious metals and talking about how her and myself and my family and many of the Halal Wealth Builders, 90% of the Halal Wealth Builders have been in the industry for many years, in and out. My wife and I and the Halal Wealth Builders, we've been staying in the industry. We've been in this industry over 6 years. And let me just say this. We've been living off of gold and silver for the last 6 years. But I can tell you this, it wasn't at cost. Yes, we were able to purchase a beautiful mansion-type home, a beautiful car, and the business is flowing. And it was off of precious metals, but it wasn't at cost. Why am I saying that? Let's get some participation before I put this next short video on. If you could have bought your home $100,000 cheaper, or if you could have bought your car, your vehicle, tens of thousands of dollars cheaper, or if you could just buy anything at cost, if you would have jumped to that opportunity, put a 2 in the chat room. Who would have wanted to save hundreds of thousands of dollars on their home because they could have just bought it like that? Oh my goodness.
No mortgages.
Myself too. Well, my wife and I and many of the halal wealth builders is very, very happy that we've been in the industry for over 6 years. But once again, it wasn't at cost. So what we like to do, we're going to show you what at cost is all about and why we are so eager to be a part of it.
In the grand scheme of wealth preservation, purchasing and storing precious metals can be a daunting endeavor. The hurdles are many, from high markups and hidden fees to the logistical nightmare of secure storage. Even figuring out the authenticity of your purchase can be a nail-biting experience. Imagine a world where these complications are no longer your concern. Welcome to the future with at-cost metals, where the complexities of traditional methods are replaced with simplicity, security, and savings. This is the world of our membership-based service. For an annual fee of $149 or $399, you gain access to a treasure trove of benefits that make precious metals purchasing a breeze. Picture this: buying precious metals at cost, with no markups, no hidden fees, just the pure value of the metal itself. But the advantages don't stop there. Our service doesn't just give you precious metals at cost, it also provides a digital and physical vault with the highest level of security. No more worrying about burglars or natural disasters. Your precious metals are safe in our DAP vault, accessible anytime, anywhere. Now, you might be asking, what about shipping? We've got you covered. Enjoy free or at-cost shipping, depending on your membership tier. This means more savings for you, more value for your investment. In the world of precious metals investment, our service is a game changer. It's not just a better way to buy and store precious metals, it's the best way. Don't let the complexities of traditional methods deter you from the lucrative world of precious metals. Sign up for a membership today. Secure your wealth, ensure your future. Welcome to the new age of precious metal investment. Welcome to a world of security, simplicity, and savings.
Alhamdulillah. That's what it's all about. That is the business in which we have a partnership with. And before we go into right deep into it, I just want to give everybody just a little visual right now. You know, I know hundreds of people that graduate. There's nothing wrong with college. But I know hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of people that graduated from college and went out to get a job that had nothing to do with the degree that they graduated from, and never ever worked in that field. And they're working to build somebody else's dynasty, somebody else's empire, somebody else's legacy. Well, the Halal Wealth Builders is here telling everybody that it is bigger than money. It's time for us to start building our own legacy. And by building our own legacy, and when we combine with a company that has the same fundamental principles as ourselves, no riba, no middleman, no interest, no usury, then it will behoove us to get a part and be a part of that company. Now let's talk about the requirements for a successful company. Perfect timing. Now, when I just said about, jobs and people understanding that jobs is very, very scarce now, the pandemic really cut jobs almost in half, and they haven't bounced back yet. And with that happening and inflation and things like that, times is very hard. We all agreed to that from the first video. So being able to have a company that will help you to change the economy of your home with no middleman, no overhead, I would say that's perfect timing. The products of which this company, At-Cost Metals, have is the perfect product. Why? Because it's money. And it's your money. See, the At-Cost Metals allows you to tell your money to go to work for you. But we're going to speak about that in a little bit more in the conversation. But we're here to tell our money, our funds, our savings to go out there and work harder for us than we did for it. So the product is, with being that is money, and being that is our money, being that it is your money, you're in charge of your money, you're in charge of your business. Guess what? It doesn't have a shelf life. It won't get spoiled or rotten. It don't need a warranty or a guarantee. All it needs is a boss like you to say, hey, go out there and go to work. So that makes it a perfect business model. And when we go, before we go, we always like to get some experts. And everybody want to know about some experts. What do the experts say? Well, we got Dr. Ron Paul, congressman, that speaks on the money issue. And he says, more money equals less value. Why would more money equal less value? See, the reason why is because when countries and governments just print more money, it makes the value of that money go down. The buying power goes extremely down. The dollar bill itself in 1913 was actually, the buying power was actually $1. And fast forward up to 2021, just in 2021, the buying power of $1 was 5 cents. Now we know with inflation, that has gone down. Less than 5 cents today in 2022, 2024. The next one we have is a renowned best-selling financial author, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He says silver may be the best possible way to build wealth. See, the reason why I like this is because those two quotes were said almost 20 years ago. 20 years ago. In fact, Robert Kiyosaki, right now, today, if you look it up, he doesn't say silver may be the best. He says silver is the best way to build wealth. So let's get why the reasons that are so timely. We saw the video. We already experienced some pain and agony. We all, if you've said in one time in your life that, oh, there's got to be a better way. Or if somebody has said that to you, say, it's got to be a better way. Put a 1 in the chat room. I don't know, I've said it millions of times, like, oh my goodness, it has got to be a better way. It has got to be a better way. Okay? So now, let's go on some reasons of why it is definitely so timely. Global uncertainty all but dictates the necessity of a stable store of value. What is the global uncertainty? Inflation. Inflation is definitely taking over. It's winning. It is real and it is bad. And everybody here has acknowledged it, has seen it. It has touched you some sort of way. And let's just think about just the last 3 years. Just think about that. Global housing and grocery prices are out of this world right now. Gas prices out of this world right now. Mortgage and rent is just going through the roof. And then what do? The central banks, they usually just print more money. But now they know that all over the world, fiat currency is dying, almost dead. In many different countries, the countries actually are burning their dollar bills, their fiat currency, in the middle of the streets. That's right. So the central banks are right now all printing money in unprecedented rates. They printing money like it's going out of style because they can't keep up with inflation. So some of the banks right now, they print the money so that they can smoke screen what they're really doing, which is going digital. They have to go digital. And the reason why the bankers have to go digital is because big country powers right now have refused the dollar bill. Now, the dollar bill put a strangle on the entire world. The entire world. In 1975, 73, Nixon, he took the gold backing off of the dollar bill, and it strangled the world immediately. Immediately. So there's some world powers, other foreign world powers that have gotten together and formed an association called BRICS. And what is BRICS doing? the first thing they're doing is refusing the dollar bill. That's the first thing they're doing. So right now, the dollar bill is no good in Saudi Arabia and Africa and the big places of which they were strangling for years. But what are those countries now doing? They've collectively said that we're going to make gold and silver and precious metals and the minerals of the earth the next medium of exchange. And many, many countries is gathering and getting on and getting on and getting on. The United States is still trying to strangle the people, so they're not. And actually, they're making the banks go digital. What that entails is that they have, the government have what they call Fed Now. Fed Now is taking over all of the small money transaction that our neighbors and communities was actually benefiting off. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, and all of these different beautiful apps and platforms. But now, Fed Now is taking over. What does that mean? That means that whenever we do any type of transactions with our card or through the banks, it goes through Fed Now. Fed Now basically is a organization in the government that is monitoring your transactions. So there's not going to be anything that you buy that the government don't know about. In fact, they will have the ability to say that you cannot buy it. That's right. You can't buy that house. You can't buy that car. They will probably, I wouldn't put it past them to say you can't buy that food. You can only buy this much food. So they're monitoring our transactions. They're monitoring how much you have in the banks and things of that nature right now. So as we continue to go on, let's talk about why precious metals, where that falls into all play in this. First of all, precious metals holds real tangible value. What does that mean? We just gave an example of the dollar bill back in 1913 actually having the buying power of $1. But right now, today, the buying power is less than 5 cents. Well, gold, silver, diamonds, copper, anything that the creator of all the worlds had developed and produced and created holds real tangible value. That makes it time tested. It's not produced by man. It's not produced by a bank. It was produced by the creator of all the worlds and is in the earth right now as we speak. Another great thing about the precious metals is that it can be hedged against any inflation. Any inflation. I don't care where you go in the world, even if they don't know about, even if they don't accept gold or silver. And first of all, we've been in different countries, and I just came back from Umrah. May Allah be pleased.
Amen.
And the dollar bill is no good nowhere. So we have individuals that went from halal wealth builders that went to different events across the seas, and whenever they bring the dollar bill out, they like, go to exchange. We don't take that. No. But guess what? If you was to pull out an ounce of silver, couple of ounces of silver, or some small dividends of gold, even if the company don't take it, they know the value of it. So it's easily explained. Even children know the good value of gold, silver, and precious metals. And these uncertain times is getting closer to where many, many countries is accepting precious metals. Let's go even closer to home. Many states in the United States, as we speak right now, is accepting gold and silver. Many companies right now is accepting gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. So the business model for Aquos Metals, we love about the relationship talks. Why? Because the owners of Aquos Metals have developed relationships within the industry, which is the precious metal industry, which includes bullions and numismatic coins, and we will define them a little later in this presentation. They've been in the business over 35 years, a combined years of 70 years. So in those years, they've developed relationships with top owners, business persons, developers in the industry. And while doing that and being in the industry for that length of time, the owners have developed their own networking software. And let me tell you why they've done that. Because many of us, well, some of us have been burnt out. Oh, I can't do this. I don't want, oh, no, I can't do it no more. I can't get into it. Some don't even know how to do it. Some are scared, saying, ooh, I like this, but I don't know. At-Course Metals has their own networking software. My wife likes to say it's her own private secretary, because all she got to do is copy, paste, and send it to somebody, and it does everything for them. It introduces the business. It introduces the process. It introduces who the person sent, my wife, and it answers many, many questions, and it has the opportunity for you to get right back at them. Your own networking software at just the click of a button. Now, it sells precious metals, bullions at the cost of the customer. Cost to the customer. At cost to the customer. That sounds beautiful. Everybody already said they would love to have gotten their house hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper, tens of thousands of dollars cheaper for the car. Well, this precious metals you can get at cost. And they have an affiliate program that's out of this world. Why? Because when you see the beauty and the privilege and the opportunity of being a part of the Halal Wealth Builders and the At-Cost Metals, you're going to tell somebody. That's how everybody got here. By what? Word of mouth. And when you do that, guess what the company does when that person sees the same thing that you saw? And you sign up and you want to get your family. Why? Because you're ready to help your family improve the economy of their homes. The company pays you just for doing that. The company does. Okay? So let's talk a little bit more about the company. It's a brand new company. Oh, Sister Radia said something so good. She said when it is a launch, that it is best to be at the beginning of a launch. And guess what? You're at the beginning of a launch. I talked to a brother yesterday that knew about different things in the industry, and he said, well, you know, where do we fall in? Where do the Halal Wealth Builders fall in? So let me share this to you. The Halal Wealth Builders falls into the family tree like this. The owner, then our sponsor, and then the Halal Wealth Builders. Let me say that again. The owner, our sponsor, and then the Halal Wealth Builders. So between us and the owner is one person. And our sponsor is the best, where he will take any kind of concerns right to the owner. And the owners are beautiful. They hear and obey and they help. So the manager, the owners is beautiful. And the company is offering true, actual at-cost pricing. We want to challenge anybody. True, actual at-cost prices on precious metals and bullion. Why do we say that? We do have some prices out right now. And those prices right there, we ask you to compare them to any company that is selling precious metals. Any company. And our cost will be not only cheaper, but it will be at cost. Valuable numismatic fuel residuals. What is numismatic? Numismatic means that not only are you getting have the opportunity to get precious metals, but you get the opportunity to get collector's item precious metals. And when you get those collective item precious metals, when you opt into that, then you are actually able to get residual pay as well. So come on, let's add this up. We're able to buy metals and precious metals at cost. No middleman, no riba, no usury. And then if we get the valuable numismatic collector's item coins, then the company, we have the opportunity for the company to not only to help us, but pay us too. Wow. So let's talk about a little bit about the at-cost products. The at-cost metals, they have the same, and we have the same precious metals that any other company has. But guess what? We got them at cost. We have the American Eagles, Buffaloes, the Morgans, the Peace Dollars. Yes, we have the Canadian Maple Leafs, the South Cougarang, African Cougarangs. We have all of those coins. But we have them at cost. And we have much, much more. They're going to be doing... I just bought my wife for her birthday, alhamdulillah, 2 bracelets. 1 gold and 1 silver. And they have the entire Atakursi on it. The entire one. Now, what's the big deal? The big deal between dealer direct and at cost, the same. If you buy from a dealer, then you're buying at dealer price, dealer direct price. And let me say this, it could be very good. We actually was with a company that we were actually getting a little bit, we was getting over dealer prices. So what does the dealer do? The dealer gets them from the source, and then the dealer puts a little bit more on it, and he sells them to the customers. The customers might get a good price, but it's way more than they get it from the source. So you really have no bearings on the price. And, you don't have no bearings on the price. You don't know what the dealer's doing. At cost metals means that the price that the dealer pays is the same price that the customer pays. The customer being you, or the business person being you. So let's look into, all you have to do is just look at a couple of websites, look at the price of the gold eagle or the silver eagle, and then go to at cost metals and be surprised and shocked. You should be sitting down because you ain't going to believe it. Our company, at the time of this presentation, the company's silver dollar was $26.48. Other companies at the time was $29, $31, some even $33. So that's 12 to 18% more than what we got. Now, if you had a coin, the exact same coin on the left, and you had the exact same coin on the right, but the coin on the right was 12 to 18% cheaper, which one would you get? It's obvious. If you're pulling up to the gas station right here, and you back in, and you get ready to get out, and you look across the street, and the gas is $1.50 cheaper, you are probably going to start your car back up and go across the street and get gas. That's the beauty of being involved with at-cost metals. And then when you get over there and get the gas cheaper, you go inside and you see that there's many more bargains at that particular store. Well, the same thing with at-cost metals. One of the particular bargains is the DAP Bank, the digital and physical vault. What is that? I love to let everybody know that this vault was when you were able to link your financial institution that is holding your dying fiat, that's not doing any work for you, and you link it to the DAP vault, and you wake your dollar bills, your dying dollar bills up, and you tell them it's time for you to go to work. I need you to work as gold, and I need you to work as silver. There's a reason for that being so preciously good. Why? Because when silver and gold goes up, your money automatically goes up too. Now, you know what? Yes, it goes down too at times. But I want to say a percentage that has been happening with the Halal Wealth Builders. We got an 87% success rate when it comes down to acquiring gold and silver. Don't forget what I opened up with by saying that my wife and I and many of the Halal Wealth Builders have been living off of precious metals, gold and silver, for the last 6 years. And this is one of the ways that we did it. By linking our financial institutions to the vault and telling our money to go to work. When our money goes up, then we can take that, which is the excess, the profits, and we can do what we want to do with it. Now, a lot of people thinking about when it's gold and silver, the first thing they think, and I thought it too, is like, I can't afford that. I can't. This too much. I know I can't, because you think of gold, precious metals. You think of silver, precious metals, and then you think of cha-ching is too much. Well, listen, when you have the opportunity to link your financial institution to the vault, you can buy as little as $1 worth of gold or silver and put it to work. From $1 to $1 million and put it to work. Yes, we have a lot of wealth builders that have taken their 401 and their retirement pay and put it over there, and in 6 or 7 days they call us back and say, Khalifa, my account grew 300%. You know why? Because gold went up like that, or silver went up like that. That's right. And it can do the same thing for us. And let me say something about that. Yes, like I said, it don't always go all the way to sky up, but we've been living off of it for 5 years. I can tell you another thing about it too. That money that we have in the bank, that $500 that you have in the bank, and you keep it in that bank for a year, and you come back, you might only have $501. In fact, you might have $498 because the bank has taken fees and maintenance fees and things of that nature. But listen to this. You could take it and put it to work and you could tell it, look, you can't take no breaks, no lunch breaks, no baby showers, no sick days, no time off, no personal time, no nothing. You got to work 24/7, and you work until I tell you to stop. When that money goes up, as soon as it goes up, you can take it out of the bank. Let's go on. So why the vault? First of all, we want to protect our goods. We want to tie our camels. Tying our camels is making sure that your money is proper too. Making sure that your precious metals is proper too. What's so great about these vaults, and we won't go through the whole things, but I can tell you one thing about it, is that the vaults is the same vaults that many governments are using right now. They are protected from any kind of terrorism, any kind of inside jobs, all of that. It's a strictly inventory control, real-time reporting, available 24/7. So you'll know what you want to do. You can see anything about your account 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It expedient processing of shipments. Why? The shipments is so expedient, and they too are at cost, or no cost at all. Either no cost or at cost. Why? Because there's vaults all over the nation and the world. See, we talked about relationships. These are the type of relationships that the owners have established. So if you live in that area, in that region of the world, guess what? When you want to take your gold and bring it to your house, and you want to, take it out the vault and say, hey, I want it to come to the house, which you should. You should have some precious metals in the home. Times are getting hard. Guess what? It'll be at cost or no price at all, no cost at all. Why? Because the vaults is going to be close in your region. So when we speak about the vaults, and everybody I know, we talk about money. Time is money and services is money. Well, these services are not really bad. $45 to vault and house the gold bullions, the platinum and palladium. 50 points for the silver bullions, and 60 points for the certified coins, which is, the numismatic coins. Now, I know that you probably know about everything, and everything is good right now, and it makes a lot of sense. But you want to talk a little bit more, because, we just talked about points. You're like, okay, what is this points thing? Well, we get all of that information when we talk about the packages and the plans, which I know you like saying, get to the good part. Well, the good part is about these packages. Let's get with the best part. The best part of the packages is for those of us that say, you know what, I am ready. I want to do this. I want to get it. What's the best package? The best package is the $399 Metals Plus package. Why? Because you only have to pay that every 18 months. That's right. You pay $399, and for 18 months, you have the ability to buy unlimited at-cost pricing physical precious metals for the whole 18 months. And inclusive of the $399, when you buy it, you get 3 numismatic precious metals, 3 silver MS70, which is the top grade metals in the world, and you get 3 of them every time you get the $3.99 package. Now, something about that makes me just jump for joy. Why? Because that's like getting a free package for 18 months. The free ability to buy gold, silver, precious metals for 18 months. Why? Because the 3 numismatic coins cost way more than $3.99. The value of it. So that's a free package. Now there's some that says, you know what, right now, I want to get in, but maybe that might not be it. Well, you could get it for $1.99. $1.99 gives you the opportunity to be a part of At-Cost Metals for an entire year and buy At-Cost Metals at price for the entire year.
It's $149.
Now we have also the
value is
$75
$199
a month Get Ahead program. What is that? That's the numismatic coins. Those are those precious coins, collector's items coins that come once a month. MS70. Now, I was telling you that me and myself, my wife, and many of the Halal Wealth Builders has been doing it for the last 6 years. But the crazy part about it is that we were paying almost $200 a month to get these metals. Now, keep in mind, these numismatic coins, their value can go up tremendously. We've gotten coins, and 30 days later, that $200 coin was worth $900. We've gotten them where they was worth a couple of months they was worth $1,500. We got them where a couple of months they was worth $2,700. That one coin. So it was definitely worth it. We tell you, we walking around like with smiles on our face just because we was introduced to the precious metals and saving in gold and silver and helping others to do the same thing. But you're telling me now we could do the same thing and only have to pay $75? That is a no-brainer. So the affiliate comp plan, which for those of you that desire to really extend in another area to get money coming to your home on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. Now let me start by saying this. Many of us might say, you know what, I've been burnt, and I'm just burnt out of just trying to build teams and this, but I love what's going on. I just want to just get my precious metals. Guess what? You can do it. And you don't have to do any kind of team building at all. You don't have to share it with a soul. In fact, there was a question asked to the owner when we had our own personal presentation with him. And they said, well, if it's at cost, can I resell it? He said, many people do that. What does that mean? That means you become like that dealer type person. You can buy the precious metals at cost, and then you could put your own little thing on it and make a profit, and you can keep doing that, of course. But for those of you that really are ready to make the residual pay coming in, this comp plan is outrageous. Whenever you share this information and somebody sees this opportunity and they purchase the $3.99 package, you will get $50 directly to your account. And because it's binary, you'll get 100 points for them buying that package. Now, if anyone that gets the $149 package, you get $25 every time and 30 points for binary. Now, keep in mind, let's talk about these points. Then anybody that comes in and sees the opportunity just like you do and get the $75 a month coin, then you get 20 points every time they get a point. And listen, it's not coming from the person. You're not paying out your pocket. The company is allowing that opportunity for you. So we got special to bullion molds because after the launch, it's going to be so many kind of special coins going out. You're going to be able to get the civil rights coins. You're going to be able to get the all kind of coins, the Harriet Tubman coins, the this coin, that coin, the Babe Ruth, oh my goodness, the Michael Jackson coins, whatever. Those coins are specialty coins, and you can get anywhere from 1 to 50 points anytime somebody gets it. Now let's talk about the points where the good part comes in. You got a left side and a right side. You've helped somebody out, and you got people on the left side that you helped out with you, and you got people on the right side you helped out with you. Whenever they see the opportunity and they start doing what they doing, that points start coming up. Anytime you get 500 points on your left, 500 points on the right, cha-ching, 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 At-Cost Metals off and sends you $500. Let me say it again. 500 on the left, 500 on the right will award you 500 in your bank account. We have many, many different other opportunities as well, but let's get to the ranking part, because many of us, just like Sister Radia said, we've been in many different companies, but these ranks right here in the other companies, we would have to have hundreds and maybe thousands of people to be able to get the type of money that ACORS is giving right now if you rank up. Well, the first ranking is affiliate. That means just one person that you get and help on the right and one person on the left. That's two people. Then you have the opportunity to make up to $2,000 a week. That's right. Why? Because they're gonna see a couple of people, and they're gonna help too. But you personally only have to get two people. The silver affiliate, this is the next rank up. That means you help three people on the left and three people on the right. You can make up to $10,000 a week. I know these numbers is kind of hard because we've been working from Kansas City day to Kansas City night, and overtime, this time, double time, and we not making no kind of monies like that. Well, then the last one is the gold affiliate, which you help six people on the left and six people on the right, a total of 12 people. Now, this one right here, in the company that I just was in, we had to have like 500 people, 200 people on the left and 200 people on the right to get the qualified numbers to get what they are giving right here. But just with six people on the left and six people on the right, and one of those people on the left and the right is a silver, you have the opportunity to get up to $30,000 a week. Can I say that again? $30,000 a week. And all you did was help 12 people. Now, I like to always say this because I know sometimes some of us can't even fathom seeing, that's come on up. Myself, my wife, many of the halal wealth builders, we personally know individuals that are making $750,000 a month, $500,000 a month, $250,000, $150,000. Listen, we know people that have quit their job because they was making $5,000 a month. And let me tell you why. They quit their job because they said, man, I can spend my time now with my wife, my children. I can do what I want to do. I can make money when I go to sleep. I'm good. Well, there's additional conversations too. I want to let everybody know that these points, people that they don't come for, yes, they come very quick. Why? Because everybody is do it for self. It's a self-sustaining community. Everybody's helping everybody. How are they helping each other? By sharing this opportunity with their friends and their brothers and their aunties. It's a community, and it's not going outside of the community. You see, it's not like many communities that we see in our communities right now when we see, the foreign individuals, and they're in our communities and they're making a whole lot of money, but where's that money going? Not in our community. It's going in their community. But we have the time to do this right here, so the points comes very, very quick. And that cost means that the price the dealer pays at the same price that you pay. The price that they give the dealer, we get it for. Now, many people know about the points. They say, I've been in the points and I've had many, many points, but when it's time for the cycle, if the unused points, the company takes them. Well, not this one right here. You have extra 200 points on this side. When you cycle, guess what? You keep that, and you just continue to get paid. The most beautiful right now, and it's a time-limited additional bonus that we have, is that anybody that opts in to the at-course medals, and they opt into the $75 a month numismatic coins. The Halal Wealth Builders, as you all know, we actually are traders. Yes, we are binary traders. We trade with a company that is in Sharia law compliance. It is an Islamic company. We stay away from riba. We teach and train off of riba. We teach and train to stay away from usury. We teach how to get into the market and to be able to make a grand living. That's what the halal wealth builders do. Let me ask you a question. This is the last part of the participation. But if you had the opportunity to make a day's worth of wages, a week's worth of wages, or a month's worth of wages in the matter of 15, 20, or 30 minutes, I need you to put a 7 in the chat room. I need you to put a 7 in the comments. I need to see, yes, I would love that opportunity. Well, the Halal Wealth Builders, for anybody that opts in, will be able to get that training totally free. It is a limited time only. So we will probably do it 2 days or 3 days after the launch. This special will be over because we want to be fair with everybody. But we also want to be fair with the trainers in Halal Wealth Builders. So with that being said, I want to just give everybody a live view of a trade that your brother Khalifa did when I really didn't know nothing. I was just learning and following the educator. This is how we learn. This is how we learn. This is how you earn and learn. You hear her?
We have a brand new candle just opened up right now. It is a red candle.
Look at that. You see that? That's the profits.
Down, baby. Down, baby.
Matter of fact, let me show you. That's the profits of the whole day. And this is only a couple of minutes.
And it is over. That's it.
Look at that. Look at that. All that in the green. That's all profit, baby. We're going to let you see it come right in, too.
For the whole week. Today's Wednesday. What's your score? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Are we like 15, 16, 20 and old? I don't know. How many entries did you guys take? This is bear season. The whole entire week we've been selling. I think it was only one idea that I think we actually bought. If I'm not mistaken. Right? Put in that job box. Matter of fact, Stacy.
Look at that. 16 seconds. We get ready to hit some. There you go. Boom. Look at that. Wow. There's another one coming in. Come on. There's another one that just came in.
7, 11. Wow. I know that your brokers right now have a lot of lines. A lot of red lines.
Yes.
7 and 0. 26 and 0. 20 and 0. 8 and 0.
Another 3 seconds. Look up. Here we go. Another one coming in. Come on now. Come on. If you want to learn a trade and you want to learn a skill where you can sit home, make some beautiful money and enjoy your life and get your time back to yourself. Look at that. 25 seconds to go. 23, 22. Coming in. Get ready to come in with another one. Come on. And then I'm just going to show you all at the end what it's all about. Listen to our educator. She's educating us. Look, 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. All right, y'all, get ready. Here it comes. Another one's coming in. There you go. Live, baby. Live. If anybody want to get down with this, hit us in the comments. I'm out. Your brother, Khalito Muhammad, and this is the Halal Wealth Builders. Peace. So let's get to the bottom line. We said in the beginning that we've said to ourselves, or somebody has said, there's got to be a better way. So here at the Halal Wealth Builders, we're not saying that we are the only way, but we are definitely saying that we know a better way. And that better way that we've been doing it, have been living it for the last 6 years has been precious metals. But now we have the opportunity to do what? Get it at cost. And to have the best bullion prices and affiliate program on the map. And we want you to be a part of it. So let's do an income investment disclosure that there's no guarantees regarding income in the at-cost metals opportunity. The success or failure of each affiliate, as in any other business, depends upon each affiliate's skill set and personal effort. Earning levels for at-cost metals affiliates that appear are just examples. It should not be construed as typical or average. Income level achievements are dependent upon the individual affiliate's business skills, personal ambition, time and commitment, activities, and demographic factors. We want to add this to that part. We want to add that, yes, it takes a little skill set. Yes, it takes some focus, but guess what? Halal Wealth Builders is not like those other many other companies where you come on and you get the hype and then it be like crickets and you don't hear no from nobody. You don't get no help from nobody. We're hard to do. Let me tell you something. We are up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Why? Because we have individuals and affiliates in Africa. We have individuals and affiliates in Saudi Arabia. We have affiliates in Australia. We have them in Trinidad. We have them in the Virgin Islands. We have them throughout the whole United States. And we help each other learn and earn, and learn as we earn. So we will say that we know it is bigger than money. We know it's bigger than money. So with that being said, before we go, I want to let everybody know that I was introduced to this opportunity from a certain individual. But before I even looked at what this individual had given to me, we had about hundreds of individuals trying to get us to come on. And the reason why is they know me, my wife, and Halal Wealth Builders, we are a unit that help each other. So they know that when we see an opportunity and it is good for us, we're going to go back and pull up our brothers and sisters and say, come on, let's go. This is something very good and beneficial for you and your family. That's why the hundreds of people was coming at us. But no. And then I got an alert, a text. And I looked and I said, wow. And I told my wife, Assalamu alaikum, look. She started laughing. She said, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to check it out. You know why I looked at it? Because I trusted the individual that sent it to me. I loved the individual that sent it to me. And I respected the individual that sent it to me. But the main part that actually got me to not only open it, but get involved with it, is because I knew that that brother would not put me or my family in harm's way. I knew it. You're here right now because somebody invited you to this presentation. You're here right now because this presentation, this invitation, many of you came from Sister Radia. Or you came from an invitation of another Halal Wealth Builders. Or you're a part of My Hub is Golden on Facebook. Or you're a part of the Halal Wealth Builders group on Facebook. And guess what? The reason why you're here is because you trusted Sister Radia. You trusted all the other individuals that got you here, and you respected them. Now, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. And it's a good court. You know why? Because you're at the beginning of a launch. The beginning of the launch means you're at the top of the totem pole. Now, let me say this again, too. This is very, very deep. People think that you don't have to do nothing but be a part of it and save and gold and save. You don't have to do no team building at all. You don't have to share it all. But one thing that you should be doing, You should be trying your hardest to improve the economy of your home. Riba-free, interest-free, and usury-free. You should be trying to do that. You should be trying to get involved with a group that loves community. Why? Because the creator of all the world loves community. So my name is Khalifa Muhammad, and I am a proud affiliate of the Halal Wealth Builders. I want to thank you for coming. Sister Radia, I want to thank you for allowing me to be the presenter of your launch party. Is there any last words, Sister Radia, that you would like to say to everybody that is present right now?
Well, I just want to thank everyone for joining. If you all have any questions, are we going to take questions?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So write down your questions and you can send them to me and then I will answer them for you. But until such time, I do want to thank you all so much for joining us. I want to thank Brother Khalifa for presenting. And I hope to see you all as our business partners in this great opportunity.
Alhamdulillah. Let me say this to everybody right now. If this is something that you definitely want to be in, let me say this, right? Get with the person and that person that invited you and tell them I'm ready. And they will get us on a 3-way and we will help you to the next level. Those that say, you know what, I need questions, guess what? Still get back with them. You get with them and they will get you with a 3-way and we will gladly answer any questions that you may have. Thank you once again, Sister Radia. Thank you, everybody. Listen, get with the person that got with you and the launch is coming very quickly. Be ahead of the launch. Everybody have an amazing day on purpose. If there's anything that we said or shared that Allah is not pleased, may He forgive us all. Everybody, have an amazing evening. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes.
Wa alaikum recordings.
All right. I want to thank you all. As I said, inshallah, I will stop this so that we can keep the recording and I'll be able to share it on the actual page, especially for those of you that came at the end, middle, or end. So you can see it from the end, middle, or end. So you can see it from the call. So let me go ahead and end. And thank you all so much for joining. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum and good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Be sure to follow me for any updates. If you're ready to sign up, let me know that too. But if you have questions, write them down and send me the message with your questions and we will do that 3-way, inshallah.